never really got to review this EP when it came out, which is kind of a bit of a regret, but you know, that's kind of what's happening right now. I'm catching up on all the albums I didn't really get to review firsthand. Injury Reserve once again knock it out of the park with another fantastic pop rap release, although even though their last two albums, they had their fair share of serious moments, but for the most part they were very fun, they were very bouncy, they just banged, they slapped, they clattered, they popped. Honestly, Floss is one of the best hip-hop releases of that year, as I'm still bumping it today. Yep, what's goody? I'm the hottest round my city. But the Arizona hip-hop trio seem to be taking a bit more of a moody, more of a despondent turn on this release here. Although it still has its bouncy moments, it still has its like catchy, fun moments like on See You Sweat, which is definitely very NERD inspired. It kind of has that Pharrell inspired production. I think it's very cool. I love Richie's delivery of the chorus where he's whispering, and I also love the police sirens sampled on the beat too. It is a banger, but in a very hushed sort of way.
Hands up like black and white song. Go ahead and clap your hands like you trying to fight song.
Elsewhere on the EP, it shows that they're still being incredibly inventive with the way that they're presenting the messages and the just the styles of hip-hop. For example, on the track 10/10ths, which has a very strange rhythm to it, but kind of stays really hypnotic.
See your work, need a lurk. It's all games in the dirt. They all lanes in the first.
And then you have a track such as Boom, which sounds incredibly sinister with the piano sample, and of course the venom in which the hook is delivered. Ah, boom, boom, boom.
All night just murdering beats, and had the landlord knocking like a burglary. Like, boom, boom, boom. They pump a nigga around the world, you see.
And then you have a track like North Pole, which is incredibly cold and kind of sets the mood for a very introspective track.
And I'm not the type to go and use a GPS. Let the liquor take the kid away like CPS.
This thing could be considered like almost like an album with how fulfilling it is. I mean, they classify it as an EP, so I'm going to call it an EP, but still so fulfilling. There's so much content to dig into, and I'm still kind of replaying this over and over again because the beats are so interesting, because the atmosphere is just so much stronger and more despondent. I'm going to give this EP an 8 out of 10. This is a fantastic release, and it's going to be one of my top favorite EPs of the year. There we go.
But I have been blue since Sandra Blair was murdered in jail, and we know black and browns ain't living as well. All things ain't pink, bro. The grass gets greener.